Episode 2. Is it love or is it transference? Sometimes it's both. The complicated, beautiful, and often misunderstood dynamics of love in the therapy room. Welcome back to the Holding Room, the channel where we talk about the things that make most people uncomfortable, but are exactly what we need to be talking about. I'm your host, Tammy Ward, therapist, author, and someone who is not afraid to say the word love in the therapy room. Yes, love. And if you've just tensed up when I said that, good, stay with me. If you've ever been in therapy long enough or deep enough, you might have found yourself feeling something big towards your therapist. Maybe you didn't have a name for it. Maybe it felt like love. Maybe it was love. Clinically, we call this transference, the direction or feelings of someone in your past onto someone in your present. The problem is, in therapy, the word love usually gets quarantined into a box labeled too risky or too messy. But here's what I believe. Not every experience of love in therapy is just transference. And even if it is transference, that doesn't mean that it's fake. It's still real in the nervous system, in the emotional body, in the way that shapes healing. I've sat with clients who finally felt safe enough to say, "I think I love you." And I've said it myself as a client. It's terrifying and freeing all at once. And here's the thing. That love is often less about romance and more about recognition, about finally being able to be seen in a way you've never been seen before. Sometimes love in the therapy room is the first safe version of love a person has ever known. And you can't heal what you've never experienced. In the textbooks, love in therapy is often pathologized, especially with high-intensity clients. But avoiding it doesn't make it disappear. It just makes it go underground, where it can morph into shame or confusion. My take? We need to bring this to the light. Talk about it, define it, hold it with clear boundaries and clear language, because love, real, respectful, non-exploitative love, can be a powerful force for change. It's not about acting on feelings. It's about using the relational space to repair the ruptures and rewrite the stories that taught someone that they were unlovable in the first place. So, is it love or transference? Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other, sometimes it's both. And maybe that's the point. It's not about categorizing the feeling, it's about what we do with it. If you're a client feeling this way, know that you're not broken and you're not wrong. And if you're a therapist and you're terrified of those conversations, maybe it's time to get curious instead of cautious, because love in the therapy room isn't the enemy, silence is. Thanks for joining me in the holding room. If this episode hit something real for you, share it, talk about it, or just let it sit for a while. You can find my books and resources on Amazon. Look up Tammy, T-A-M-I, Ward, W-A-R-D. And next week we're going to tackle therapy burnout and the myth of neutral therapists, so don't miss it. Remember, healing happens in relationships, and sometimes that relationship is built on love.